Hello everybody, it is me, Casey, and today we are doing Hanma, ex-listener. Yeah, this is part 2. Yeah. If you guys seen the first one, you already know that Hanma is fucking insane. Yeah. Anyways, let's get directly into this. As you know, this is also sort of a punishment for me. I had to do somebody I actually hate. So yeah. Let's get directly into this. 3, 2, 1. You were now terrified. The grasp on your shoulder was strong. As he was looking directly into your eyes. You look at him. Before wincing, because he squeezed your arm just a bit tighter. Ah. Fine. Ah, my shoulder. You knew he left a bruise. You weren't dumb. As you checked on it, there was a light bruise on it, as you expected. He looked at you, grinning, as he said, "Go on, tell me." You look at him, directly in his eyes, those golden, piercing eyes of his. As you said, she hangs out with the group. She's friends with both Mikey and Draken. Your arm was still hurting. It was actually burning. How strong was Hanma? So she's friends with both of the commanders? That's funny. No, that's downright hilarious. And tell me, does she have any more connections to any more gang members? She's friends with both Kazutora. Kazutora? Wait a minute. My Kazutora? Yes, but Kazutora does not know anything about her gang life. You say, the pain in your shoulder was so intense. It was actually making you wonder, were you bleeding? But checking with your hand, you felt no blood. As you looked at him, taking a deep breath in. Kazutora has no clue about her gang life. He thinks that she's just a regular girl who knows how to fight. He also has no clue about her involvement with Tamon. Prez, you are just hilarious. 'Cause you must be fucking joking with me if your sister has connections to my gang. You look directly at him. He was brightly smiling. No, this wasn't a regular smile. This smile was downright insane. As he looked at you, before saying, "Oh, thank you, Prez. That's really all I need right now. But if I so-called, maybe once or twice, I need information, okay?" He was gonna call you. He didn't have your number. How would he call you? Oh, and here, Prez. He gave you a kiss. Directly on your lips? As he said, "Bye, see you later." He left you in the room. When he came back, he was holding a tray. Actually surprised. He gave it to you. "Sorry, Prez, I kind of forgot," he said. You need to eat. After all, you got a couple broken limbs. What? Yeah. The boys roughed you up. But they weren't broken enough for you to notice. They were more just cracked. So, I got somebody to come over and fix you up. Actually surprised. You didn't expect him to actually want anybody near his gang at all. It was such a big surprise. Anyways, I didn't just come in here to, give you food. I also came in here for more information about your sister. What? Yeah. Actually, I want information on Timon. You look at him. You knew exactly what he wanted. Information on Mikey. I don't know anything about Mikey. I don't know anything about Draken, Baji, any of them. But you do know their names, don't you? I want a list of their names. Here and now. You were actually surprised. He still got information out of you, it was just their names. You knew better than to reveal Draken's actual name, or Smiley and Angry's actual names. So you used their names that the gang gave them. Well, Draken kind of wanted that name in general. You started off simple. You did Mikey. And then Draken, Baji, Kazutora, Mitsuya. Sorry, I get them confused once in a while. Then Smiley, Angry, Take Mikey. And there was one more, but you couldn't put your finger on it. You couldn't remember their name. Hanma grabbed your hair with punishment. I suggest you remember who their name was. You thought and thought and thought. You couldn't place your finger on it. It was a name. It was there. You know it was there. You just couldn't remember who it was. It was somebody you knew. Somebody you knew. You couldn't place your finger at all. You believe they were... No. They were connected. They were connected. You just couldn't figure them out. He squeezed your hair tighter. Remember who? I'm sorry. Remember who they are. I need their name. Can I just give one of the others' actual name? He lightened his grasp on your hair. That'll do. As you look at him, I think his name... Mikey's actual name is Manjaro Sano, I think. Manjaro Sano. Thank you, Prez. He says, kissing you on the cheek again. Wait, why do you keep on kissing me? I was waiting for you to ask that question, Prez. Simple. I like you. You're funny. You actually make me laugh. And you're somewhat entertaining. Even though you're a very big stickler for the rules. So I like you. A lot. As the next thing you know, he gave you a big kiss on your lips. You weren't expecting it. As he went back for one more. This time you actually let him kiss you. Melting into the kiss. You two kissed and kissed. Until, eventually, he let you go for air. Before saying, Dang, Prez, I wasn't expecting that. You're actually a pretty good kisser, he says. You look at him, surprised that he actually called you a good kisser. You weren't expecting it at all. As he looked at you, that's impressive. I thought the one and only Prez wouldn't get one little kiss in because she was too much of a stickler for the rules. You know, not getting into a relationship until all your studies were done. You look at him. Technically, hanma did steal your first kiss. Technically. The reason I say technically, because before, in the past, a stranger did bump into you and took your first kiss. But if you were to tell hanma that, you knew he was going to go after the stranger. So you kept that to yourself. For now, at least. Maybe later on into the future you can use that around his head. As he looks at you, he looks into your beautiful, eye-colored eyes. As he says, and you know what? Maybe, just maybe, you can fix a broken man like me. As then he started to laugh. I'm just joking. I don't need any fixing, he says. You look at him. This man needed all the help. But you weren't going to say that. As he came closer to you, and closer. But you know what? Just maybe, we can take over all of Tokyo together. You look at him. His voice went deeper. Surprising. As he gave you another kiss. As he started to speak while giving you kisses. Will you join my gang if I become your boyfriend? Having a gang leader as a boyfriend is a horrible idea. Imagine all the things that could go wrong. There are so many. As you look at hanma, surprised, your face was red now. After all, he basically kissed you everywhere on your face. As you used your hand to cover up your eyes. He got off of you and started laughing his ass off. You should have seen your face. It doesn't even matter. I've already won this little battle. He gets up again as he looks at you. Am I wrong? Your face was beating red. Like, it's red. If you were to tell anybody, your reputation would be ruined. But you actually did have a little crush on hanma when he was in your school. And you could never tell anybody that. Oops. Sorry. Anyways, that is it, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Guys, one more thing, comment that down below. As you guys know, I actually kind of hate hanma, but making this story makes me kind of like him. I don't know why.